I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect the videos that I posted recently about me building my wife a PC and me getting fired from my job to do as well as they are doing on this particular channel because of how new this channel is. So I figured, well, let's make a video where I talk about what now? I know I kind of briefly, like in that I got fired video, talked about, well, I'm gonna pursue full-time content creation, I'm gonna do some freelance editing, and I kind of wanted to, I guess, like dive deeper into that. I'm gonna focus really on growing this channel, my FPS channel, and my other main YouTube channel, but without stretching myself too thin because I've got a few TikTok accounts I manage and stuff. My overall goal is to try to turn a lot of these things that I do into incredible sources of income. So first and foremost, if you're checking out this video, you should subscribe to this channel because I have a lot more time for vlogs and other IRL content. I would appreciate it. That being said, what does the future hold? I'm gonna get some WD-40 for my chair because it keeps squeaking. I think being fired would be way worse if I didn't have my editing machine, I didn't have my 4090 computer, and I didn't have my editing or my recording and streaming PC. If I had none of this, I'm not gonna lie, I would be a little bit more concerned. And if I didn't have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 too, I would be very concerned kind of about like what we're gonna be doing next. So let's just gotta lay things out. I want to develop a content schedule, a day where I stream, or what days I stream, what days I record videos, what days I edit my videos, what days I post my videos on each individual channel. This entire room is going to turn into a dungeon. I will be in here most of the day, and if I'm not here, I'm at the gym, or maybe on a date or something with my wife. Ooh, this is gonna be a really interesting time because I am just not doing anything. I want to save money. I don't want to go places for the most part, aside from like some events and stuff that I've already bought tickets for. But this is going to be a very, very interesting experience. I haven't been jobless in a while. I think the last time I really didn't have a real job was probably about almost 2 years ago. I did like DoorDashing and Uber for a very long time. And before that I was a IT guy, but I lost that job during COVID. And so I was just a content creator on unemployment for a while. I'm not gonna lie to you, that time when I was on unemployment and trying to do full-time content creation, that was terrible. The worst part about getting fired was the fact they did it on the week that I had to go to a funeral, bro. I just got back from the funeral too. Those never get easier. We need to figure out a proper content schedule. So first, I think I want to focus on the YouTube content. How much am I posting weekly? I've got 3 channels, Jay the Gamer, Jay FPS, and this beautiful new channel, Jay Vlogs. Then I've got my TikTok accounts. Like I said, I've got a couple of those that I have to work on. But going back to the YouTube channels, my main one posts variety gaming content. JFPS focuses heavily on FPS content. While I do stream some variety on that channel as well, its primary goal is FPS content. And then J Vlogs is actually kind of a mix of reactions, IRL content, yeah, some kind of little weird like hodgepodge of stuff like that, right? I was gonna react to Playboi Carti's new album, and then I listened to it while I was on a plane, and I did not like it at all. I'm not going to react to that. It was, no. I technically already spoiled myself by listening to it while I was on the plane back home, or I'm sorry, not back home, but down to North Carolina. For the FPS channel, I mean, I do a lot of COD. I do a lot of Delta Force, Rivals, even though that's not a first-person shooter. And I've been doing some frag punk recently too, so we've got some options to work with on there. Actually, as of today, I'm gonna be recording a video where we do a throwback to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the newer one, not the old school one, unfortunately, but the newer one because I actually think that game was really good for its life cycle. And we do have the huge Verdansk update coming in a couple of weeks, which will be really, really huge for Call of Duty content creators out there. So we got some options on what we can kind of make and what kind of videos we can produce on that channel. For my main channel, I think I just want to stick to my single player games I guess I'm posting there. I mostly post strategy games, real-time strategy games specifically, Star Wars stuff. I just need to find some kind of flow with that. Maybe that's where I put all of like my funny moments with friends and stuff too, which I don't think my community there would mind. It would spice the channel up a little bit. For this channel, I've already got 3 vlogs I need to edit, not counting whatever this video is. I don't really know what we're gonna call this one. I've got a little like tour I did through Cleveland's art district called University Circle. The behind the scenes of my Scuff shoot, which by the way, we are officially affiliated with Scuff. I will post the link for my Scuff affiliation in the description down below. But anytime you click on that link, it benefits me by directing you to the Scuff website, and I get a little something in return for that. And if you buy a controller using that link, well, I also get something back in return for that. So if you'd be so kind, I'd appreciate you if you checked out my new Scuff affiliate link down in the description. It was very hard to get that, and it took a lot of effort. Like, Scuf is hard to get in. They are very exclusive. They are very private about who they pick up. They're private about a lot of stuff, so I would really appreciate it. But I got the behind the scenes shoot for that. TikTok is gonna be a little funny because figuring out how the algorithm works on this particular social media is just hectic. Like, I've got 12K followers on this one right now. I just gotta find my flow with this and figure out what really works best for me. I've posted a lot of gaming content on here. I have an IRL one, which I need to post more on, by the way, and probably give my community there an update on what's been going on in my life, because a lot has been going on. So TikTok is just such a fun platform to kind of play around with. Sometimes you either have an absolute banger video, I don't know, generate you like millions of dollars. And not that it's all about the money, obviously, but it's just so wild how this particular app works. Part of me is still not worried though. At the end of the day, the amount of support I've been getting on this channel, my socials, with all the new announcements and stuff that I've been pushing out, it's been surreal. It's been nice seeing how many people really care about my well-being, my own, I guess, like mental health and stuff. And how many of you here have an interest in the computers that I build, which I'll put some B-roll of my entire like setup in here, but I am thinking about doing a 2025 PC setup tour, because I think the last one I did actually might have been like November, so I guess it wasn't really that long ago. I guess nothing's really changed in here for the most part. Yeah, nothing's really changed in this office, but I think I still kind of want to do one. I feel like that's just a necessity to do whenever you're like, you gotta update people on what's happening with the setup, even if nothing has changed, you know? Instagram is doing good. I want to stay consistent in posting on there every single day. I gotta find something to post on there every single day. But with these platforms, you have to stay consistent. Consistency is key, and that's just kind of how you grow on all of this stuff. I don't have any plans to do any more PC builds anytime soon, and I do have a bunch of model kits I want to work on, which I've been posting a lot of that content for those model kits on RedNote, but I've been kind of slacking on there too. So now that I have so much free time to be creative again, I'm excited to just get into a flow where we can just keep pumping out stuff, okay? I don't really have any other updates, I guess. Like, you know, we're all good. You know, like I said, I was gonna title this video Now What? Like, we're just gonna keep kind of figuring things out as we go. Funeral was a funeral, you know. Those will never get easy to deal with, obviously. It's nice to be back home, and it's nice to just kind of get ready to just get back into this like really crazy flow state. I really enjoyed all the love and support that I've been getting just across everything. So thank you to everybody on all my other channels that may not see this video, and all the people on this channel that will see this video. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, man. I got a lot of videos to edit for you guys, and I hope you're gonna like them. This has been Jay. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace. And we look good too. Actually, I need a haircut. I think I say that every single video, I need a haircut.